posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
Hey Aries, it's Purple Haze. I'm back to shining positive light on your dark days. Here to give you guys a general reading as well as a sensual reading. So make sure you stay all the way to the end so that you can see exactly what we're going to dive into. Okay, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the video, all of that. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors, for all that you do and all that you will do. For every lesson is a blessing. Please continue to shine your positive light on me as well as the Aries listening to this particular reading. Okay, Aries, what's up with y'all? Ooh, we have walking away. What are you guys walking away from? Ooh. There's someone around you, Aries, who you feel like was draining your spirit. You literally feel them draining you, draining your spirit, draining all of the good things and the good moments that you have in them, trying to instill it in them only for you to feel like you are drained in the situation. It's like, you feel like this person not only drains you, sometimes you give them that power to cause delays when it comes to opportunity or money. There is someone that you blame in regards to your financial status. Ooh. Let's see what we're getting into. Okay. We have, hold on. 1 second, y'all. Anxiety, okay. We have journey, and we have the sun in reverse. So basically, Aries, it's like no more. You're saying no more. No more. I can't do this anymore. I can't allow this particular person to keep bringing me here. I keep hearing you saying no more. No more to the delays when it comes to excuses. No more excuses. There's someone who keeps giving you a lot of excuses and you feel like, you know what, I'm tired of that. I don't want to hear excuses. I need more than just excuses. There's someone in particular who gives you, sometimes they give you so many excuses to the point where it left you depressed at times because it was always something. There was a cycle with this particular person, a repeated cycle. And due to that particular cycle, you feel like, you know what, none of these excuses are adding up anymore. None of these excuses are, working anymore. Okay, we have door to spirit in reverse. Let's see. Disconnection. You feel like this person disrupts or interrupts your spirituality. Ooh, okay. You feel like this person disrupts or interrupts your spirituality. I feel like you've been communicating that in a way, but I feel like I need to say the way you are communicating it, don't be so, what's the word I'm looking for? When it comes to stating how you feel, like basically communicating this particular disconnect, something is telling me to choose your words wisely. Choose your words. Be wise in this situation. Choose your words wisely, okay? Woman holding a coin, okay? Yeah, choose your words wisely. You do have a lot of confidence. You are ready to say something, and you are ready to step into a new environment, too. It's like you're ready to step into this new scenery, this new environment. You're ready to commit to something that's more serious, okay? What you used to want in the past, this person, there's someone who you want in particular in the past who you don't want anymore. You feel like you don't feel the same way you used to about this particular person, so you are no longer committing to that. At least you don't want to. You don't want to end up committing to someone who you used to want. You know what I'm saying? And for some of you, Aries, for some of you, you are going to come across some people who you feel like you used to want them in your life, but now you don't feel that way. Like, the way you view people is different. The way you used to see people, you're changing your mindset, okay? You're changing your mindset, and you're like, you know what? I'm not about to keep these people who I thought I needed in my life. I realized that I don't. It was more of just a dependency, okay? The thinking man in reverse, all tied up. Okay, someone here is immature. Okay, there is someone here who is immature when it comes to commitment. They were cut off. Someone here was cut off due to their lack of commitment. They were going back and forth with this decision, but someone was cut off because they were immature and they just couldn't deal with it anymore. Again, that repeated cycle. Ooh. That repeated cycle. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so the thinking woman here, misspelled too. The storm warning card here in reverse. Yeah, you want to approach situations more differently this time. You're trying to get past the arguments because you feel like arguing takes you there. You don't like to argue with people because when you do, you feel like it brings you down to this place where you don't want to be. You're trying to change, or at least you want to not bring that side out of you. So you don't like to argue. You try your best to argue with people because you'd rather take the high road than to hurt somebody's feelings, okay? Adjacent possibilities, okay? In reverse. Either you missed an opportunity or you turned something down. Let's see. Door to value, okay? You feel like there was an opportunity that has been presented to you, or it will be presented to you, Aries, where you're thinking about, you're wondering if you should turn it down or not. Because you either want more money, or you feel like this particular job, the money isn't just worth it. Like, it doesn't go hand in hand here. You're not taking this opportunity, or you don't want to take opportunities just because of the money. You're looking for more than just money in the situation. Money is definitely important in the situation, you feel like, but it's not just about money, okay? Now let's move on to the universal love cards here. Get more clarity, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Emergence and earth connection here. So basically, Aries, you're letting go of someone who you had a deep connection with. There's someone who you are communicating with. You guys had a deep connection. That's what often brings you back to this person. But you're realizing that you don't want that. Because you realize the past resurfaces when you deal with this person. Yeah, you guys have a good time and you have a good connection, but often the same mistakes are repeated. Okay? The same mistakes are repeated. Retreat in reverse and birth, okay? You're going to come across this feeling of wanting to be free. You want to free yourself. You felt tied down for a long time, or you felt like your feelings and your voice was restricted. So now you feel like you want to be more free. You're in this state of wanting to be more free and wanting to start over, okay? This need to start over. You feel like this time is different. This particular time is a new time, a new chance for me to start over and, do things right. So I feel like in this particular moment, you're releasing yourself. You're releasing these restrictions. Anybody who makes you feel like you're in a box, now you feel like you don't want to be around them. That could go back to the people who I said that you were cutting off, okay? Like you cared about these people, but you didn't see them the same, and you were cutting them off. That's probably why you don't see them the same, because they're keeping you in this box. And the way that you're thinking now and the direction that you're headed towards right now, Aries, it doesn't add up. That's why you often feel like you want to flee the situation too. Okay, let's move on to the love spread. That was a pretty good reading. A lot of messages to take from that reading. So again, if it resonated with you guys, that's great. That is good. If it did not, don't force it, okay? Just take what did and leave the rest behind. All right. Let's do the rose spread to get in touch more of what's on your heart and your sensual side, your intimate side. And sometimes we tap into your sexy side, okay? Let's see. Okay. What do we have going on for Aries? It seems like you guys have a lot on your mind, that's for sure. And new directions that you want to take. Okay, well, let's see. Aries. So starting off with card number 1, the core issue, okay? You got codependency. Something that you're working on right now. Something that you're trying to deal with and also get past is codependency. You don't like the feeling of needing anybody. And so maybe you're in this position where you feel like you know, you don't like to be reminded that you need someone. Maybe someone is trying to remind you that. I don't know if you feel like this person is throwing it in your face, but codependency is something that you have an issue with. And then when it comes to your past feelings, or how you used to deal with things in the past, it seems like in the past everything seems surface. Like there was a lot of physical attraction that were the reasons why you've dealt with certain people, or certain people have dealt with you. But I feel like in the past, when it comes to the people that you have dated, it was more so focused on either how much they were attracted to you or how much you were attracted to them. So in the past, that's kind of how you went about certain things. When it comes to, that's how you felt. I'm sorry, that's how you felt back in that time, where attraction was the main thing when it came to your relationships or people that you were involved with. Okay, now when it comes to how you've acted in the past, with the children card here, card number 3, how you've acted in the past, a lot of people may have often called you childish, and you hated that. You hated being called childish, just because you like to have fun, and you probably was very funny. You crack jokes a lot, and there are times where people love that about you. They laugh with you, but I guess when the spotlight is on them, they feel like at that moment you're being childish. You know, while you're trying to lighten the situation, someone was taking it as you being childish. Okay, and when it comes to what would you say to yourself, you know, if you had to, during that time back then in your past. And it says keep an open mind with this particular card here. Keep an open mind. That's one of the things you often say to yourself when you think about going back. You know, sometimes we often have that thought of, oh, if only I could go back and do this over. One of the things you often say is you wish that you kept an open mind on things. In certain situations, I think that maybe you feel like you may have came across good people, or maybe not good people, but, well, yes, good people, but not you feel like now that you're looking at life more differently, some of those people who you've had these issues with, you feel like the issues weren't as big as you thought, as big as it was back in the day. Like, you don't think of issues being as big back then. So now you're wishing that you were a little bit more open-minded by certain things, and you also, a part of you wish that people were open-minded when it came to you. There was a lot of judgment. You feel like people judged you a lot, okay? Your present feelings, okay? When it comes to how you feel now let's look at you now. And it has free yourself. So now you're in this mood of just wanting to be free. I feel like a lot of you are either horny or you want a lot of affection. You're craving affection now. So a lot of you, you know, that's another way of you wanting to be free. A lot of you want to be sexually free, okay? And then you have very soon here, where the situation you feel like is heading at this time, with someone who you may be dealing with in particular, and you have very soon, okay? So there is someone who you have your eye on, and they have their eye on you. There's a link up that's happening pretty soon. There's someone who you have not seen in a while, or it may be some reconciliation, someone that lives at a distance, but I feel like you guys are going to be meeting up or having some type of encounter pretty soon, okay? And when it comes to now, you know, the things, we touched on what you would tell yourself in the past. Now let's focus on how or what you would tell yourself in the future, okay? And it says here, past life relationships, you have known each other before. Ooh. So, you want to focus on new environment. You don't want to keep going backwards. You don't want to keep, you know, dealing with people just because you have history with them. So I feel like now what you're heading towards and what you want to head towards is new energy, new people. You want to feel new. This whole, you feel like you're in the box. You just feel like things are the same. Again, a repeated cycle. This repeated cycle is annoying the hell out of you. So you just want things to simply change, and you want things to be new and for the better, okay? A lot of you maybe end up buying something new or trying something new, okay? But anyway, that's what I have for you guys, Aries. Make sure you stay tuned and make sure you subscribe so that you can see the next time I'll upload for y'all, okay? I do y'all once a week, and I do also all signs every now and then, and I go live, so make sure you hit that button, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye.
I'm in a place serene and pure and free.